Inquiry leaders are reflective. So let's get curious about reflection. Reflective is one of the dispositions of an inquiry leader and one of my very favorite dispositions because reflection lies at the heart of the inquiry cycle. And if we want to be leading with a lens of inquiry because we want our teachers to be teaching with this lens, then it's really imperative that we are engaged in our own ongoing reflection process, modeling a reflective thinking for our learners, showing them that we value the process of learning, not merely the end result. And then inquiry leaders lean in and they vigorously listen to ideas and the thinking that's being shared and the questions that are being asked. And most importantly, they view this feedback as valuable data that informs our next steps. So, are you ready for your nudge? And are you ready to develop this disposition within yourself? All you have to do is grab yourself an inquiry journal. This is my inquiry journal that I use every single day, full of sticky notes and tabs, and makes my thinking visible, and I want you to do the very same. When you grab your blank journal, you're going to start documenting your notes. You're going to document your thinking, and you're going to document your questions. And I do not want you to forget to document the questions from your learners. Keeping an inquiry journal helps us maintain an active role in reflection and helps us not become passive in the reflection process. There's a common misconception that reflection is something that we need to carve out a ton of time and space for. And while those longer reflective sessions are really valuable and have a time and place, it is not something that we need to do each and every day in order to build up this disposition within ourselves. Using an inquiry journal does just that. It helps us maintain an active role in the reflective process. Now, after you have your inquiry journal for some time, I'd love for you to consider something else. How are you going to model your reflective thinking for your learners? How can you lift up some of their questions that you've been documenting and lift up some of the things that you've been thinking for your learners so they can see and they can hear the things that you're considering and the questions that you're asking for yourself? What spaces can you use to revisit these? And how can we be really intentional with the language that we're using that shows our learners that we value this process of reflective thinking and we value the process of learning? I know that keeping an inquiry journal has helped maintain my reflective process as an inquiry leader, and I know it will do the same for you.